All right, we're a little bit closer. How are you all doing? I got my diamond painting with cocoa release papers here because I use them as I go along. But right now my section is open. I'm going to be working on this little section until I get it done, and then we might move on to here. We'll see how long this Wip&Chat goes. I've been off for 5 days now, and I've been trying to get over this cold. So I'm still a little bit under the weather, but not as bad as before. So we're going to work on this together and see how it goes. I have my color right here. I'm going to use my Pen Pal pen from Etsy. This is one of my favorite pens, and it's pink, and it goes with this canvas very well. Yeah, I can't believe it's already like only April 21st, and I'm almost done this canvas. It seems unreal to me. But if I finish this canvas for Splish Splash Spring Bash, I do have that parrot from Dreamers Designs as well that I have to finish. So I will just continue on that one. But I want to do a lot of filming today, and one of my filming projects today is that I want to, I'm using my tray bricks and my Forever Young trays for this project. I might transfer over the parrot project to these. I just find it's going by so fast, so I might do that. I wanted to work on my storage system because my friend made me feel guilty that I have this huge mess going on with my spares. And, you know, I did spend at the beginning of the year a lot of money on trying to buy stuff for this project, and I have totally crashed on it. So I want to try to get back into like organizing it. A lot of it I probably do behind the scenes. But yeah, I want to try to get that organized, and I think that is what I'm going to do after I finish this project. Yeah, I've been home all these days, and I didn't film anything. I didn't film anything last week because I was sick, and I'm like, ugh, I just don't feel like doing anything, so I didn't. I have some stuff from Amazon over there that you will probably already see by the time this video comes out. But, yeah, I am getting excited because pretty soon I will be going to the retreat in Michigan. I am super excited about that, especially time away from here, like away from my town, away from family, and away from everything, you know. It's going to be nice. I'm just really worried about going over the border. And it's not because, you know, I'm a criminal or anything. It's just that you hear all these stories in the media, and like they really psych you out not to go over to the US. This is just happening in Canada. And I'm thinking, well, they have no reason to do any of these things that they're saying, because I have never, ever been pulled aside at the border going into the United States. So, sorry, I did once, and that's because we had a foreign person with us from a different country, and that is why we got pulled in. But they let us go. But, yeah, they're kind of freaking me out a little bit. So, but I have nothing to freak out about because I have nothing to be worried about. Just the media. The media is just playing on us Yeah, so I am looking forward to that trip. And I'd like to vlog it. I always say that, and then I never end up vlogging, but I really, really want to try to vlog this year on the retreats. So I will be doing that as well. So look forward to that coming up. Not this week coming up, but the next. Yeah, so I have to work Wednesday, Thursday this week, and then I'm off the weekend, and then I work Monday, Tuesday, and then I'm off again for 7 more days when I go to the retreat. The retreat's not 7 days, but that's just the way my schedule works out, that I'll be off again. So yeah, super, super excited about the time away from here. And it's in nature, this retreat, so it will feel really nice. It's probably gonna feel like I never left Ontario by the sounds of it. And yeah, and Michigan's so close to, where I live. I live in Ontario, which is right beside Michigan. And I love going to Michigan sometimes to go shopping and stuff. I haven't done that in a while because our dollar is so bad. And since all this tariff stuff started, I haven't been back to the United States. This will be my first time going back since all this stuff has blown up out of proportion. And yeah, I'm looking forward to some R&R. Is that what you call it? R&R? Getting away with Clem. And just, what did he say? He said he was going to refuel himself. That's what he said. To just relax, refuel. And that's his plans anyway with this retreat, he said. He says he's going to go on a lot of nature walks and stuff, which, he loves the outdoors as well. And it's in a lake setting, so I feel like it's going to be really nice. I feel like it's going to be cold, though. Because the weather here, I'm wearing a sweater, and you never see Liz with a sweater on. But I turned the heat down in the house because it gets warm in the afternoons. I'm not sure about today, but I'm like, no, I'm not turning it back up again because then it takes so long to the house to cool down again. So, and I turned it down yesterday because I cooked a turkey for Easter, and none of my kids decided to come but one. Sarah came with Luna. Tyler never showed up. And Alyssa didn't have a ride into town. And she went for brunch with Luke's family. So she said, it's okay, Mom. So she didn't come. And just Sarah and Luna came. Luna is my granddaughter, which this picture reminds me of her when she was little, when she was like three-ish. She's 5 now. She's big. She's a grown-up now, she said. And she's so cute. I love her to death. And I have been upgraded from Bobo to Grandma. So that's what she likes to call me now, is Grandma. At first it was annoying me because we wanted her to call me Vovo because, trying to stay with our Portuguese roots. But she was thinking it was funny to call me Grandma. And then now I just, agree with it. And she's kind of looking at me funny because maybe she wanted me to rebel. But I did not. I let her call me grandma all day yesterday, which was fine with me. And then when Sarah called me in the morning to find out what time to come over for dinner, she's like, at first I didn't think Luna was coming, so I thought, oh, I have time to get her an Easter present, and I'll just get it, you know, when it's all 50% off, because, you know, that's how cheap I am. And then Sarah's like, oh, Luna's coming because she's not going to her dad's now because he's sick. He's got the cold, you know, that I've had, that everybody's getting. I feel stuffy right now, but it's early in the morning, you know, when you wake up and you get that grogginess in your voice and stuff. That's what I feel, but now I'm feeling that maybe, no, Liz, you're still sick. I don't know. But he's sick, and then she's like, oh, Luna's coming. I'm like, ah! And then Clem's like, I'm going to go see if Shoppers or Walmart's open to get cranberry sauce because I forgot. And I said, okay, can you grab Luna a gift? Because she's coming now, and I wasn't thinking she was coming. And I said, get her stuffy and some candy or chocolate or whatever. So he came back with a stuffed bunny rabbit and some chocolates for her. And I'm like, oh, good. And then I'm like, oh, I wish I had an Easter basket. But I didn't have an Easter basket, so I just ended up giving it to her like that. She was cool with it. She was cool with it, so she liked her bunny. And his name is Easter Bunny. That's his name, she says, is Easter Bunny. So I had some fun with her yesterday. We ate outside on the deck. It was still a little bit chilly, but that's where we had supper. Luna, of course, barely eat anything because that's the way she is. And we enjoyed it very, very much. We got lots of leftovers because, like, it was only us, and I packed my sister a lunch for work, but then she said, oh no, I'll eat it when I get home. And I'm like, okay. And so she is going to eat it for her supper when she gets home from work. And I'm like, that's cool. I have lots of leftovers as well, and that's what we'll probably eat today. I have actually lasagna leftovers, and I have leftovers from the turkey dinner. So yeah, I could probably invite the kiddos over again to eat because I still have lots of leftovers. I didn't really like the vegetables, but Clem went out to the freezer in the garage and he's like, all there is broccoli and mixed veg. And he's like, I brought the mixed veg. And I'm like, ugh, I wish you brought the broccoli because I can't stand mixed veg from my work. And I said, is it 4 mixed veg or 5? Because I prefer the 4 more than the 5. And he's like, it's the 4. And I'm like, okay, then that's okay. I don't like the 5 because it has lima beans in it. So, like, sorry about me trying to clear my throat. After this color, I'm going to pause for a minute, blow my nose and have a drink and see if I clear up my sound a little bit more. So yeah, I'm done that color. So I'm going to pause for a second. I don't think it's helped. I'm back. I don't think it's helped, but it is what it is. Yeah, my sister woke up this morning to go to work, and I waited till after she left to start filming this Wip&Chat. And she tells me that the Pope passed away this morning, which is like, wow. So that's the headline news of today. I don't know if anybody is Roman Catholic. We are, so, you know, it was, you know, sad to hear, and I'm sure they're going to be picking a new pope. I never thought I'd see 3 popes in my lifetime, but apparently I have. So we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that one first, I think. I really like these. I really like doing my drills in these containers because, you know, I don't have to pour them. I just keep on going. And I think that's why I've gotten this project done so fast, is because I have it kitted up in these containers. But I am going to be going to the retreat, and I am going to be kitting in a different containers because I'm going to be starting a painting that I'm actually getting while I'm down there. It is coming to me, so I'm going to start that one. So there will not be a kit up video for that certain painting, but yeah, it will be a surprise to you all of what I am going to start down there. I think I should do the ones first before I do that one. And they are in the tray bricks. So as you can see, my colors are really starting to get down. I really thought I wasn't going to have enough for this painting. I did run out of some of the special, like the enhancements that I did, and I had to switch out one of the enhancements. Well, 2 of them. I ran out of 2 enhancements because it's hard to judge your enhancements. I only had 1,000 of each color, and like with Dreamer's Designs, they don't tell you how much is in the pouch, and I kind of estimated with my eyes, and obviously I didn't estimate high enough. Like I thought for sure I was going to run out of the white, and that's the one that I did not run out of. I ended up running out of 2 of the pinks, which as you can see, there is a lot of pink in this painting. I really love this painting. I'm really debating on bringing it with me to the retreat and trying to find a Hobby Lobby to get this one mounted at Hobby Lobby because I heard it's so cheap. And I really want to do this one. I really wanted to do 2, but I don't know if the other one is too long to be done like that, because I'd really like to get that one done as well. We'll see how I feel, because that one's already up on the wall. Let's see how I feel about getting it down, and maybe I'll go and see how long you can do it at Hobby Lobby before I figure out if I can do that one. I don't know, because it would be nice to get both of them done. But I don't know if you want to stick around and wait for 2. But if I get this one done and I like it, then maybe when I go down to Ohio, I'll get the other one done. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because I am going down twice to the States in the next 2 months. So yeah, that will be fun. This is all I have left of this number. And I have to do all of this. And there's a little bit throughout here. I hope I have enough of this color, because I don't have any more. Is this the one that spilt? This isn't even the one that spilt. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm getting very low. And I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous here, peoples. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, like I was saying, dibble dabble time was something I used to say back when I was Lizzie Vapes. So I'm just going to give a background for new people that have never been on my channel and they don't know me. And I've been around for a long time. And my numbers reflect badly on how long I've been on the internet, on YouTube. It's kind of sad because I see people come in way past me and they've over exceeded me. And I'm thinking, what are they doing that I'm not doing? But you know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I do slur my, I do pronounce words funny and stuff like that. And, you know, maybe people don't like the way I talk. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm not popular like everybody else. But, you know, that's okay. I never was popular in school, so it doesn't hurt my feelings any. You know, I was always not popular, but I wasn't, like, exiled either. But, you know, I was not in the popular crowd in high school. So, you know, I'm used to it. I'm used to not being popular. You know, I thought maybe, you know, YouTube would be my popular fame. But, you know, it hasn't happened too. But, like, I work a full-time job too, so I can't dedicate all my time to YouTube. You know, and then my days off, yeah, sure. You know, I want to film, but I also want to relax and just diamond paint and not have to worry about the camera. You know what I mean? And back in the day, I don't know why, but my voice keeps on cracking. Back in the day, I do apologize if I hope you don't have headphones on and I'm like coughing and doing all this fun stuff to your eardrums. Back in the day, what was I going to say? Now I've lost my train of thought. Back in the day, I did a lot of videos. I did like 5 videos a week. You know, I did an afternoon live every other week. And, you know, my numbers still weren't going up. So I'm like, you know, it is what it is. And then I kind of, once I got into a relationship in 2021, my videos started to dwindle a little bit. And I try to keep it to at least 3 a week if I can. Some weeks, like last week, I only did 1 live with Tia, and that was it. Because obviously I'm under the weather. And, you know, I don't do a lot of Diamond Art Club. Maybe that's another factor why. I have done all the tutorials and everything that other people are doing now. I've done them all. I've done all of them. I've done stash videos. I've done everything, but they're way back when. I haven't done an updated stash video because that involves a lot of work and going to different rooms and trying to film in different rooms to do this. I want to build up my stash, and then I wanted to do a new stash video. But that's going to take me a little time to build it up a little bit again. Because right now, it's not very busy, as you can tell. I do have a Diamond Art Club that I will be doing in June that I have never unboxed yet or nothing on my channel. And I will be doing that one for the June retreat. In this retreat, I am getting one while I'm down there. It's already been told that I'm getting it to bring for that company to bring it with them for the retreat. So I really want to do this one. I really love it. And it was not one of my sneak peeks, so you can tell already if you know who I'm talking about. I only do sneak peeks for one company. And it wasn't one of my sneak peeks, it was somebody else's. But I do love that. The last drop, there was so many that I loved, and it was so hard to pick what I wanted for my sneak peek. But obviously I was doing Love is in the Air, and I thought Hard on Sleeve really fell into that category. So this is how I've been measuring them out with these release papers from Coco. Diamond Painting with Coco. If you haven't seen her, she's trying to get to 2,000. Well, so am I, but she's way closer than me, so let's give her some help. Go check out Diamond Painting with Coco. She is one of my good friends. I love her dearly. She's been a really good friend to me. And you guys should go check her out. And, you know, Coco's my buddy. So Coco has been hanging out with me here while I diamond paint. Yep. He has. So this is how I've been doing it. I've been lining it off with washi tape. There's a method to my madness, guys, honestly. I don't think I did this very well. No, I did not. I went crooked on this, not all the way to the edge. So that could be a problem when I go over to that edge. Then I take the Diamond Painting with Coco and I divide this section in half. I just find I work faster when I work on a little area. So we're gonna go like right here. And we're gonna do this up here. And that's how I've been doing it, guys. With the release paper and the washi tape. I use both of them. And I only use 2 release papers. I find it easier for me. It just works better for my brain. Does that make any sense to you guys? I'm gonna do L next. Yeah, so that's how I've been working on this painting, and it's been going super, super fast. And I think it has to do with these trays, plus it is a round. So I do end up working on rounds quicker. I find I can multi-place a lot better with the round, and I think I'm going to just go up to here and leave that little bit there. Sometimes I get off the beaten path. I've been using my multi-placer a lot. I really love this multi-placer from Diamond Art Club. It is my favorite multi-placer now, even though I pay like $1 million for it. No, just joking. It feels like like $1 million Canadian dollars for it. I do like it a lot, and I wish I had 2. But I only have 1. Yeah, so I really, really like this multi-placer. So now, if I switch pens, I always just switch the multi-placers with it. And that's the way I've been rolling, because they're like almost 30 bucks Canadian, which to me is dear when, you know, you can buy a whole bunch of them on AliExpress for 10 bucks. Like, but I do enjoy this one a lot more. So yeah, there is a knockoff one on AliExpress, but I don't think I'll like it as much as I like the Diamond Art Club one. You know, and I had to buy it. I had to get it. I think I got all the L's. Now I'm gonna go to the, which one is it? It's this one, the sideways T. So yeah, that is just what's been going on in my life right now. I went to London, not yesterday, but Saturday. Clem wanted to go see his mom, and I'm like, I don't know if I should go because, you know, I'm still under the weather, but I wore a mask and I didn't touch anything while I was there. I didn't touch his mom or nothing. Didn't touch anything in her room. And it was a very fast, short visit. Just checking up on her to see if she was okay. And she looks sleepy. And when she's sleepy like that and dozy, we don't really have a good visit with her. And sometimes she doesn't even remember that we came. So, you know, we like to see her when she's alert and she's talkative. And yesterday she wasn't that talkative. There's a certain time of the day, I think her pills kick in and then she gets all drowsy and stuff. And it's always a catch or miss with her of when she is alert and when she isn't alert. So yeah, she was sitting in her room hooked up to the big oxygen tank because her little one must have been out. So they had her hooked up to the big one that's plugged into the wall, or I'm not sure how they work. I'm not sure how these oxygen tanks work. But she was hooked up to the big one. And that's where we left her because she was still hooked up to the big one. And when she's hooked up to that one, we can't like take her for a walk or anything because she's kind of stuck there until they fill up her small tank and then we can take her somewhere. But yeah, I don't know if they were just being lazy, which wouldn't surprise me at that place. I don't. I do not like her nursing home, and I will say it over and over again. I do not like it. I find her nursing home sad, and I don't like it, but, you know, that's all she can afford. So, and that's sad too, that it comes to the point where, you know, that's all you can afford. And she even gets a discount there. That's how much she gets, some kind of subsidy discount, I think. But it's kind of sad that if you don't have money, that's where you end up. So it's kind of sad. That's probably where, you know, where I'll end up being the way that my retirement fund is going. But who knows? Who knows? I would like to retire. I don't want to work forever. There's a lady at my work, and she's like in her 70s, and she's still there. And I really honestly don't know how she does it, because like I'm out. I'm out of here. Like I can't. You know, but like she says she wants to, you know, travel. And she has been going like on traveling to like Europe and stuff. And I think she wants to do all that before she gives up all the money that she's making working. So yeah, I said to her, I don't know how you do it. And she's a team leader like me, and she runs the same line as I do. Like, could I run that line till I'm 70? I don't know. I don't know if I could, honestly. Just the thought of it makes me want to cringe a little. But, you know, it is what it is. Work is hard. I think everybody's work is hard, whether you are working at a desk, like, or if you're working a physical job, like I get it. Working an office job and stuff like that really affects your mental health, I think. More so than working a physical job. But you know, there's a lot of people that work a physical job too that have nervous breakdowns. But I can see how somebody working in an office could have a mental breakdown because it's a lot of stress, deadlines, this and that. Oh, all aboard the Lizzie Express. Take your tickets, please. $1,000, please. I know. It is a high VIP railroad here. I'm giving you the VIP treatment. On my Wip&Chat. It must be past 6 o'clock in the morning because I hear the train going by. Yep. I'm not sure where my cat is. I'm not sure if she's inside or outside. I don't think she's inside. So I have a feeling she's outside. Or Clem forgot her in the garage, which is very possible. He tends to do that sometimes because she follows him in there. And then when it's time to leave, she don't want to come. Because she's just chillaxing on the couch outside. But I'm sure Clem will be up soon. And then when he comes back in, she'll follow him. She likes to follow Clem around a lot. I'm pretty sure she's Clem's cat, not mine. But, you know, Luna and his ex-owner came over for a visit yesterday. And, it used to be Sarah's cat. I think she knows that we're taking good care of her kitty for her. I don't think she'll ever take him back because if she ever moves in with her boyfriend she has now, he is highly allergic to animals. And I think that's why he doesn't sleep over there as much, because his allergies really act up because she still has Sadie, her dog. I'm going to do this dark color here. Now, I think, how many minutes have I been talking? I think I've almost talked your guys' ears off for an hour. And I don't even know what I've been talking about because I've been just like here, there, and everywhere. And upside down and around the corner. What have I been watching? I've watched a lot of Heartland, but then I watched another series. What was it called? We're watching. Well, there was one on was it on? I think it was on Netflix, but it might have been on Prime. I can't remember now, but it was called Ransom Canyon. I think that was the name of it. Really good, really good, really good show. I highly suggest it. There's only one season out. I think it was a Netflix original, but don't quote me because I can't remember. I'm patiently waiting for You to come out. And I've been watching The Handmaid's Tale because that's my all-time favorite TV show. Oh my gosh, it's on season 6. It's the finale. It's the ending of all of it. And it's really sad because I feel like it could go on for a way longer. But everything has to come to an end, and I get it, but oh, I so love it so much. It was hands down my favorite all-time TV show out there. So, so good. And then I saw some previews of what's going to happen on my TikTok, and I'm like, no! Because it just shows like the gallows of a hanging, and there's like 4 or 5 nooses there. And I'm like, oh no, what the heck's going to go down? I'm just tripping. But, yeah. Love, love, love that show. So, so much. And it's going to be very sad to see it go. But yeah, it took a long time for this one to come out. The very last one. So, super excited. Super, 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 super excited. Love it. But told my girlfriend, oh my gosh, you gotta just sit down and watch The Handmaid's Tale. I guarantee you, you will not regret watching it. And that was one thing that me and Sister Teresa had in common. She loves The Handmaid's Tale too, and it's really sad that she's not on YouTube anymore, because I'd really like to hear her intake of it. She's not on YouTube anymore, so I can't hear what her intake is of it anymore. Me and her like a lot of the same TV shows, which, you know, we have in common very well. She loves TV. I love TV. We all love TV. I love TV very, very much. And my boyfriend doesn't. So it's really odd here. He hates it. And he hates it when I watch a series like episode back to back. He can't stand that. And I just love it. You know, it's just true. Opposites do attract. Because we are very opposite. Me and the love of my life. Yeah. Opposites do attract. But I think that's where I'm going to end it here today, because I don't want to be like trying to figure out what I'm going to say next. And I'm going to give my throat a rest for a little bit before I film today's video, which is Monday. This is coming out Tuesday. Tuesday, baby. So, till next time, take care, everyone. And I will check with you guys later. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, it's me again. If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe to this video and hit that notification bell, and it'll remind you whenever I load up a video. I'd be super tickled pink. Till next time, guys, take care. Bye.